We know characters who can fly, smash, run at super speeds, and others who can change the course of time. But in this episode, we are going to look at characters who can do all what we said above, and also have the gift of immortality. First, there is Peter Pan, who cannot die by any normal means. He has accelerated healing factor which helps his body overcome death in physical fights. He can fly and is deemed virtually indestructible. Odin has been alive for over 5,000 years and has not given any signs of mortalizing. Being a god literally means that we humans fancy him as immortal even after physical death. Apollo is an immortal and powerful god who also had the ability to see into the future and also had power over light. He also had the ability to heal people, which he could also use on himself. He could bring illness and diseases as a way of punishing the mortals, and was also very skilled in bow and arrow. Now, there were these two minions of Hades called Pain and Panic who had the ability to shapeshift, and were used by Hades for a very, very long time before even humans existed, and by looking at how young they still are, we can say that they have the power over death. Fushur also had the power of regeneration, which he always used after battles, and his healing was quicker than normal, kind of like Deadpool. And speaking of Deadpool, we've seen him explode, being shot at, being sliced in half. I mean, he is the perfect embodiment of immortality. Dr. Manhattan does not age and can regenerate from almost anything. He basically had the powers of a god. Wolverine from X was just like Deadpool, who could heal fast and regenerate his cells much stronger and better. But in this case, the only way to completely destroy him is by disembodying his body and keeping his pieces far away from each other. Ras Al Ghul gained his immortality when he dipped himself in the Lazarus pit, and this made him live for very many years, making him even more dangerous as he mastered so many combat skills during his lifetime. With Hulk, things are a little different because Bruce himself is not immortal, but the beast within is, and the only way to destroy the Hulk is by destroying Bruce himself. Jean Grey has godly powers through Phoenix Force, which she can use to resurrect others and herself too. With her infinite powers, she has the authority over life and death. Even Selene, the woman vampire, has the power of immortality. The Count Dracula himself boasts immortality as his main strength, which he gains through sucking the sweet juices out of his hosts. Ares is the Greek god of war, who is not entirely unkillable, but is immune to diseases and old age. The only way to destroy him is through another god. Kenny McCormick has come alive multiple times in South Park, and things like curses, diseases, and physical harm cannot destroy him. His only way to the grave permanently is through natural causes. Finally, Wonder Woman, who is the Amazonian princess who cannot die of old age. She has healing abilities and is also immune to fire, and the only way for her to die is through another god. Did I leave anyone behind? Let me know in the comments.